Baba to me share. Michael Yabudo. Shetty ready. Let's go. Baba Onilu.
Okay. My name is Baba Tumishe. I'm a gospel artist, and yeah, I like to talk. I can talk for Africa. I can talk, and I went to Divine Nursery and Primary School, and later crossed to Oladipo Alayonde School of Science, I think. Yes, and later went to Lee City for 2 years. Can imagine. So from Lee City, I went to Open University, and very soon I should be done in Open University, and it's been music all the way from here basically.
You know, I've come to testify of your goodness in my life, oh, I live with
7 years ago, but 6 years ago professionally. Yeah, 6 years ago. I like that question. That's why it's gospel. It's called, you don't want to go into detail. Bye. Who else calls you now? Bye. It was more like a dream, and because I didn't understand the dream, so I had to call my father in the Lord, my spiritual father then, Reverend Tope Fukuola, basically. I told him about it. I said I saw this in my dream, and he said to me that God is calling me into ministry. So he prayed with me, and we started like that.
Oh my gosh, yes sir. My God and my King, I've come to testify of your goodness.
He said to me that God is calling me to ministry, and I was like, sir, because I was in secondary school. I said, can't God call me to ministry at this stage of my life? He said, no, you're not too young to do great things for God. And so I took it upon myself that it was time for me to start ministry. And at first, I was doing drama. At first, I started with drama. I was doing drama. I did drama for about 6 months. But there is this thing about passion. When you're passionate about something, and there is nothing that is convincing you about your passion, you tend to just leave it because there is no conviction, basically. Yeah. So I left drama after 6 months because there was no conviction. I was just dancing everywhere. But that fulfillment was not just there still until I started music. And music since day one has been, this is it. So I tried out so many things, and challenges. I love challenges basically, and I like to say that nobody tells a success story without a struggle or a challenge, basically. And so they are just like stepping stones for me. So there's no point going into details because for every phase, for every step, there will definitely be a challenge. So you just use that as stepping.
Hey!
There was a time I wanted to stop, as in I was ready to stop. There was this particular lady then, she was my very close friend, Yanolu, as a matter of fact. And I said to her that, Yanusi, I want to stop. There's no money, there's no this, there's no that. And she was just looking at me. She kept on looking at me. I was complaining, I was ranting and doing all of that. And when I finished, the only thing I can be very sure that it wasn't the Yanu that was talking that very day. Because normally the Yanu that I know would just say, Tumishe, calm down now. The Lord will do it, the Lord will do this. The only thing Yanu said to me that day was, you want to stop, Abby? Stop now. God will replace you tomorrow morning. And I opened my mouth, and she walked out of me. And I opened my mouth like, are you serious? And I just left there. I was angry, but when I go back home and I remember what she said to me, that if you stop right now, God will replace you tomorrow morning, and that will be disaster. Money. As a matter of fact, there's this person that encourages me so much to continue to do gospel, and I'll tell you who the person is. Samuel Okoso. Samuel Okoso is a brand ambassador, and he's the only gospel brand ambassador we have in Nigeria. So that's to say to you that there is future for gospel music. Remember that when I started, I said gospel is good news. So I think it's a privilege to be a part of the good news, basically. So secular was born out of great passion to see young people succeed, basically. Because I realized that there are so many young people who's got some great talents, gifts, passion and all that for different things, but just that fear of starting gives them so much problem, and they don't just know how to go about starting. just for them to start, and believe me, they will continue. So I'm like, okay, if I can just encourage young people to start up, and that could be a great way to help them. So I'm like, okay, how can I go about this? You know, some people, all they just need to do is say to them that, yes, you can do this thing. Just encourage them that, I think you can do it, yes, you can. So, and I started Yes You Can, and we did the first one. We brought great people that are already succeeding in their field. You know, we brought them to come and encourage people, and in fact, the first person that got to the hall got there at about 7:30, and the program was supposed to start 8 o'clock. So it was some great encouragement to see how people are yearning for knowledge. Basically, I always tell people whenever anybody asks me how did I get to meet Michael Dell, I like to say grace and favor brought me to Michael Dell. Basically, yeah. Because the day I met him, I was not supposed to meet him that very day. You know, it was just time to meet somebody like that. I think it was just a set time to meet that kind of person in my industry.